YouTube, and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the United States. Welcome to my channel. I live in a very small little place called Belfair, Washington, and I saw on the news, my husband and I were watching the news the other morning, and he was like, honey, look in the corner over here. You're going to see they actually have Belfair on the map. And he was right. It was actually made the map. We were like, woo! So anyways, welcome to my channel, everybody. This is my last January 2025's Paper Pumpkin Alternative video number 30. Now I'm going to tell you, there's not going to be anything listed in the description part of the video, guys, because this is my art and crafts project for my stamp room. So there's truly really no measurements because I could cut and tell you the measurements for the layer behind there, but other than that, I really haven't measured anything. It's been eyeball this, eyeball that. So anyways, this is the last one, and then I do the review. And then tomorrow I get to send out these cards. Of course, you are going to be seeing this on Valentine's Day, but I will be sending all my Valentine's cards to my daughter's work on Tuesday, February 11th. So that was my goal. I wanted to make sure my Valentine's card that I had created this month, that they got an opportunity to be used. There's no sense in creating all of these cards if don't have the opportunity to be used. And even if I tried, there's some that I'm keeping, right? And like for the bus driver, for Hank's school teacher, and that, right? And my daughter, my Aunt Carol, and things. But the rest of them, I would love for them to have the opportunity to be used. I already did my mailing for this month, so I don't have any to really send out. But I would love for them all to be used. And I think this is a great way to do it. And it's a great way to give back to people. So anyways, let's get started and show you what you could have made with this kit. You could have made 3 of this card, 3 of this card, and we are using this right here, all 3 of them that went with this card. Oh, I forgot about the little heart embellishments that I saved just for this project, and I don't even think I need them, to tell you the truth now. Or 3 of this card, you would have received those 9 real red envelopes, which I cut up to such great use, I think, in the video QR code that would lead you to video to show you how to put those cards together as they were designed, the coordinating colors, the visual of everything in the kit. This one would lead you to the set of 5 dies. I usually say 3. 5 dies called Spring is in the Air that coordinate with January, February, and March's Paper Pumpkin. These 2, of course, will have an image. I just don't know what they are yet. And it's something about herb garden, I think, was the theme for February's kit. So this is the stamp set. Look, mine's already there. And you can see love was cut apart, like I told you. So you have my heart, the outline, the leaf, the heart, solid heart, you, love, celebrate, love. You're my favorite. And if you look right here, I cut heart right off of there in the last video. I could not help myself, guys. It needed to be done. So, drum roll, right? So, I was so fortunate to receive great gifts. I received this ephemera a while back, these pieces, right? Which were Alice in Wonderland themed, like awesome, right? Just love them. I have plans now to make some more Alice in Wonderland themed stuff, because not only do I have these, I also received this Alice in Wonderland DSP, which I showed in my mail call video. So I used 2 pieces of this, and I changed the board it's going on to. So I originally was having it on this tray, right? This tray is what it originally was going to go onto. However, this tray is going to get used. It's going to get used in March because I have 3 trays. I have one with the divider and one that's 2. And, but that's not why. It will be used for March projects. But when I was looking through this paper that I chose to use, do you see it has this blue hue? You're going to see my papers now. See, it has bits of blue. Well, you guys know I love a thrift store. That's where I got these. This one, it says $5, but that's not what I paid for it. I got this at a thrift store for like 99 cents. And it's painted blue here. And this, I didn't have to... See how like this did not fit quite in there, but look at this. Like it was made for it. It just fits perfectly in there. It's an 8x8 paper pad. I was like, oh my giddy heart, I don't have to do any findangling or worry about anything. It just is going to fit right in there. So we went with this tray. I love when, you know, I don't know why I pick things up, but when I do, I do. So I switched trays. Now to show you everything that I'm using. Well, I'm going to set the tray we're going to use. So these are going to go back over there so I don't lose them. So I'm going to show you how I cut my paper. I have these mini craft roses that were 50% off at Hobby Lobby. I'm still looking for white ones. So this isn't going to be complete till I get white ones that I'll add a little bit of ink on them to make them look like we're painting the white roses red, right? Painting the roses red. Right from, you know me, I've got like little hiccups. Now this, I know I can't use the heart ones that I bought, but it doesn't mean I can't use those at a later date. These I can't use. This I'm not sure if I'm going to use yet because I like the blue now, right? So these probably won't get used. Those will just go into the sticker box. This I already showed you. You'll see the papers I'm using. I used the J, the Q, and the K from Alphabet a la Mode, which actually, if you order $60 from Stampin' Up, you can get this set free for a celebration item. Didn't know that till I was watching another person's YouTube channel. And then I am using these stickers that I bought. Oh, there it is. I was looking for that little piece. These alphabet stickers that I bought back when I did Justice and Little Jissa's scrapbook albums for Yellowstone over the summer. And I'm using these. I'm going to show you. I have 2 done. I'm going to show you how I do this one. So for the playing cards, Jack and King are done. We're going to do some fancy dancy work. Not really. We're just going to turn an O into a Q because I don't like the way the Q is done. The Jack, the J, I can live with the J. The K is perfect. This, I can live with it. The Q, I couldn't. So we're going to turn an O into a Q with some, you know, cutting. So we have the Jack and the King cards ready. I just backed them on to some, actually, it's matting for pictures, some photo matting that I picked up at a thrift store like 3 summers ago. Oops, there's my queen. So we're going to be doing that with this. Put that up there. What else do I have to show you? Okay, so I took all of my little charms off, right? These, you're going to see them. Hold on. I did prep work, so hopefully this doesn't. So here's, nothing was measured. I just put it in the guillotine. I used these little scissors here to do a little fancy cut there on the bottom. I was using just scrap bits of paper. I'm going to tell you, I tried tearing it. I didn't like the torn edge, so I just went with this little decaling scissors edge to give it a little bit. So here's my rabbit. Here's Alice. She's done, and we're going to do the queen. And I chose the blue because it pairs really beautifully with the blue trim of my mat. So if you saw my video, this is the hand sanitizer. And I took a Q-tip and I took the cap off of this, and I took the Q-tip and I twirled it around the cap, and then I stuck it down in here. And there I have my little bottle of potion with the Cheshire cat on it. And then I stuck some tear tape on the cork and jammed it in there, and that is not coming out, guys, and it's not leaking. So that's good to go. I'm going to put that back over here. And this little tea set now was 50% off. And then we have We're All Mad Here. Absolutely love that. My daughter's sense of humor. Love it. And this says, take some more tea. I just fussy cut that out. That was one of their little bits from the paper pack. And I needed something to go on the tea tray. I want to use it all. And then my little silver tea bits. So we're going to get this finished up. So these now, I can go in the recycle bin. And my little tea tray here, all I need to do is put some tear tape on the back of my little paper. This is actually back on the inside of the front of the paper that I received. Let's just take the scissors and give it a rub down. I tried measuring things that really just didn't work out for me. So it was all eyeballing it. We're just going to stick that in there. I just fussy cut around it. There we go. So, oops, I don't like that. That's kind of crooked. Let's try that again. There we go. So we have something on our tea tray. Those are all good to go. Stick those up there. And then let me show you how I cut my DSP. And I'm not going to glue this down. I'm going to just go with tear tape. So I had 2 pieces of 8x8 DSP. And I really liked the ones with the blue. How did these go? They went like this. So I cut this in half at 4 and 4, right? Voila. So I needed to separate them because I like that. And then what I was really after is I want this to be seen. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. I want that to be seen down at the bottom of my tray. So I cut off, I just eyeballed it. I just cut off this piece and this piece, and these are not going to go to waste, guys. I can make bookmarks with them. Well, how did that go? That one goes there. That doesn't go there. That one goes on that side. I know that, but why does that one look like it doesn't belong there? But it does belong somewhere. No, it went just like that. That is where it came to. So this piece and this piece are going to go back in the DSP. I do have that part. I have some other blue hanging pieces that are actually in my laundry room. And as I was walking by, I thought, oh, I could cover those with the Alice in Wonderland. Yes. So we're going to get these put in place. And I'm just going to put them in place with some tear tape. I don't want a lot of glue on this at all. If I had thought about it, I would have got thicker tear tape, but wider tear tape. I mean, not thicker, just wider. But this will do. I should have prepped this. I don't know why this always eludes me. Oh, and Hank got a big wheelie from the bus, meaning an award from the bus for being so good. And for a child who does not like to ride the bus, that's amazing. The bus is where he was first bullied as a kindergartner. And he has always disliked riding the bus. But I'm telling you, wow. He came home with that today from school. So I am impressed. Very, very, he is very happy with himself. Shows what the difference a positive bus driver can do. We've had a couple that were not so positive with him. This one really seems to be working well with the kids. And I do think it is the the influence of the actual bus driver trying to make a positive impact on him. I really feel that. I just do. I mean, before, and several years ago, when Hank would complain that, you know, kids were calling him names and everything, instead of having the children who were doing that, the bullying, be moved from their assigned seats in the back, Hank was moved and basically punished and moved to sit behind the bus driver. And that made him feel like he was being punished for being bullied and for speaking out, that was happening to him. And it made him despise riding the bus that much more. So there we have that. That's not too bad. A little bit more. I mean, that's what I mean. Different bus drivers, you know, people can make a difference in a child's life just by treating them. I think respect, and in return, children will teach those who treat them with respect in kind. Of course, and yes, it does start with home. I mean, Hank is no angel by any means. I mean, he has a great heart, but he has had his things, and I will give my daughter credit. One time he got in trouble on the bus, and she told not this year, but last year, she told the bus driver, he acts up again, you let me know. And on my day off, that kid will go down to that bus garage and he will clean this bus after you get back there. I will make him clean the entire bus for you. She told Hank, and he never had an outburst on that bus again. Bus driver's like, you really do that? She's like, yes, I would. She's like, my parents told me if I ever acted up on that bus again, that's what they were going to make me do. Would we have done it? You better believe it. There we go. Isn't that, it's beautiful with the blue. I'm telling you, I love it. Over this or this frame here, the blue is beautiful. It's just in all. That's why I chose the other blue. So now we're going to go on to placing our bits. So, of course, the jack is the jackrabbit, right? The rabbit. There's our jack. The king is Alice, of course. Now the queen is going to go in the center. This is going to come down. These are going to be in. This is going to come down right about there. Right? That's kind of how I'm looking. Hope you guys are liking this. I wish I could do live and not feel nervous, but with lives, guys, you have to constantly look at the screen, and I don't have a computer lined up to where I can see all that. So this is my placement for everything. Okay? So let me show you how I did these two. So I'm going to set this aside. Bring in these, and then you see this is what I have left of the kit. So I'm going to take my little chubby heart here, punch me. This is just from an envelope that can go in the recycle bin now. This will go in the real red scrap pile. I am going to take these hearts and glue them into the bottom right corner and the top left corner of my little playing card I'm making. Okay, let me close this up. I don't want it to get messed up. That can go up there. Oh, we can put the Q on there. I forgot. I tried to do prep work, so this time I know that my trash bit card went really long. I apologize. Sometimes you just can't. I will tell you that I'm going to show you a box of goodies I've been putting together that I'll be using for my Wednesday series, working with the storybook suite. I'm so Oh, this makes me just like, this is what I want to dig into like right now. Just let me create stuff like this, right? I loved when my upline Gina used to have her craft class. Loved it. Once a month or twice a month, whatever it was perfect. So now I'm going to tell you, I'm not using Stampin' Up dimensionals. I am using mounting, 1, 2, 3 foam mounting strips from the automotive section of, I believe they're the dollar store. Foam mounting strips, automotive section. They work great for craft projects. I used to steal them from my husband. My husband was like, nope, we're just gonna buy you some for yourself. Not sure really what he uses them for, but he told me stop stealing his, and he just bought me some. So there's no sneaking them anymore. Not that, well, I could say I was sneaking them. He knew right where they were going, right? Of course he did. So here is my playing card with the backing I'm So now we have to get the O and make it a Q. I'm sorry, I cannot do it. And I thought we would use the L. So here's the O. Here's the other O. That one's off center, but once these are down, they're down. Now to cut part of the L to make a Q. Or is there anything else I see that I could use? Nope, I'm pretty good. See, look at this Q. That's a Q and this is a Q, and it looks like a 2 that had a problem. So, oh, a Z. I'm not really ever going to use a Z, so we can use, if I cut it right there, that's perfect. So there's part of the Z. Not unless I do something with the Wizard of Oz, which is very unlikely. Though I love the Wizard of Oz. I will tell you that my daughter rented Wicked and asked me, do you want to watch Wicked? I said, oh no. I said, do not go there with me, honey. Not happening. She's like, okay, Mom. And then the next day, she came to me. She's like, Mom, I turned that off. I should have used this one. I should have used the curly cube. Can I get that off? Let's put that back on there. I might use that for something else. Let's use the curly cube, right? What was I thinking? She's like, Mom, that was terrible. She's like, even Hank. She's like, I tried to watch that with Hank. She knows why. She knows that it's personal with me. That was something, you know, from my childhood and memory with my father. And she's like, no. She's like, that was just not, no. I said, I know. I said, honey, I said, but that's me. I said, I'm sure a lot of people love it and they have the right to love that. I said, just for me, it's messing with something from my childhood that I cannot, and I don't want to mess with my childhood memory of the Wizard of Oz. I said, I just can't. Oh, that's so much better. Let me get it on there. So, not saying nobody can like it. I'm just saying it was not for me. I want to get it right, like there's this little point there. There's my Q. Pick up this part of this Q. No, you are not in the right spot. Okay, so there we have our Queen of Hearts playing card. I'm going to stick this back in here. We'll go into the stickers. And let's see. Oh, and we need to make our queen here have some blue. So this is that matting stuff. Oh, look at that. That's almost, this is basically what I did. I stuck these on a piece, found a piece that was close enough. Some of Alice is a little crooked, but that's okay. Put it on here, and then I'm going to put it in the guillotine. Let me move this under the tray. Eyeball it like so. Put it on there like that. I need enough at the top that I can do, that'll be good, that I can do a corner rounder. Because the playing cards are rounded. Let's see, I messed up with Alice like 3 times. Oh, perfect. Say more mounting strips. I think we'll get 3 on that side. Give her a little backing, and she has the blue on her, you know, that's why I was like, I know I got a blue one in there somewhere. All right. So, do I glue it down? Do I tape it? I'll be right there, baby. He says, dinner is ready. So we're almost there. Let's get to gluing. Okay. Queen goes queen high, right? I don't play cards. Oh, we're going to get really close there. Okay, let's get the queen's card in place first. I got to get going. And we're almost there anyways. There's our queen. Off with her head. I didn't do the arm because my arm is busy with the glue. So there's the queen. Jack. Now the Jack's got to come over. Where's the Mad Hatter? I lost the Mad Hatter piece. No. Stinky Winky. Oh no, here he is. Because this is going to come up here. Isn't that going to be cute? Yes, so I want to make sure I have room for him. So like a finger's width away from the queen. There's that large bottle of Tombow that I just had to use all up. So a finger's width away from the queen. A little higher. All right. Do the same thing with the Jack. Same finger. It's up a bit. All right. Oops, that's got to, yes, it's got to come over a little bit. Okay. Now Alice. Okay, I've got to do a little, the tea set is going to go there. So Alice is going to go, the tea tray, I should say, is going to go right there. That's going to go right there. This guy is going to go right there. The white rabbit is See, it's all coming into play now. It's all falling into place. It's gonna be so cute. I just need the hanging. I don't know if I want to hang it on a string or get one of those picture mounting brackets. So this is gonna go right here. Okay, and this is gonna go right here. I want it at an angle. Oh, in the roses. The roses. I'm waiting to find the white roses. We're not out of the woods yet, guys. So I twisted. Let me show you. I did. Excuse me. So we're going to have a white rose in between here. I will find white paper roses like these. Have no fear. I will find them. And when I do, I will put them in their rightful spot. But for now, I'm just going to glue dot those in place. So this is how. Might have to move this down a little. Okay, so I took a red one and a pink one. And you can see just about the same length apart. And I just twisted end over end over end, because I wanted to make sure I left enough room that I can get the white rose in there. And then I did like a little S curve to it, right? Like so. And they don't have to be in exact same spot. So now, and I can even cut off the white one and just get it glued in there. But I like the vine. I love it. Absolutely love, 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 love it. So to get these, I'm using those super duper glue dots. And I'm hoping I can cut them. Ooh, that's going to be perfect if I can get it off of here. There's that. Let's get this one in play. And then my little tea set is just going to go down here. Now I have to take this into my husband to put my tea set on there, because I want him to use epoxy glue to put it in place. So that's where that's going to go. Oh, I can make my tea. Well, we see it has to be over here. Do it like that. And then I can make this. I really wanted that up farther, so I'm going to go for it. I'll move these like that. So those are going to get epoxied in place. So what do you guys think? Right? So, okay. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's gorgeous. I'm going to put this in its rightful spot. Give it a little rub, and then that should start to peel off. Yes. The roses in place. What I need to do is see if I can get this. Jeez. This is what I was afraid of. I wanted to use these because they're super, super, super sticky. To put my roses down. Gosh dang it, do not stick to that. Would ruin everything. My husband's probably thinking she's never coming in. So I am only going to stick these down, and in the review you will see it all done. Except the tea set won't be epoxied because that's got to sit, and I've got to get the review done tonight so my daughter can take the cards. Okay. So the white rose is going to go in the center. The white rose. Except for this now. This, I think one of these will fit to go like back here. He is going to be right there. He's not going to go nowhere. This can go on this half. And then I do need a dimensional part or a, let's see, a partial one of these. Yes, it needs to be partial. One of these. And I'll finish up the roses when I'm done with dinner. I wish I could hold it up. I want to hold it up, but the roses will move. So I hope you guys like this. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh my giddy heart. I just can't wait. I'm going to take it in and show my husband and tell him what he's got to do. So thanks for watching, everybody. And I hope to see you all again in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now, everyone.